When asked about her story in the Prohibition, she said she once snuck into the Kensington Club when she was 17 so she could watch her friend play ska in a ska band. Whatever ska music is. Anyway, we all do those things, I suppose, that we shouldn't do, are supposed to not do. Her speech is from the Competent Communicator Manual. It is titled, Help Me, Help You. It's project number 3. The objectives are speak without any notes and general specific purpose. And her evaluator today will be Rob Latimer. She's asked for 7 minutes. Help me, help you. Virginia Rodriguez, help me, help you.
God, help me. Help me, Rod. Help me, help you. Help me, help you. Help me, help you. You guys remember that from Jerry Maguire?
Yeah.
Tom
Yeah.
Cruise, Cuba Gooding Jr. I love that scene. Can you believe that was 20 years ago? 1996. They're so good in that scene. It's packed with feelings and emotions. Help me, help you. Don't we all feel like that sometimes? That feeling of frustration having to deal with a difficult person makes you want to kick the bathroom walls and walk away like Jerry did. Help me, help you. When I think of that, I think of my years in customer service. I've had over 10 years experience dealing directly with customers. And I actually believe that most people are fine to deal with. But the help me, help you speaks to me about the most difficult people. The people that come at you mad, the people that demand, the people that just don't get it. I've had a lot of experiences dealing with difficult people, but a few stories come to mind. Who can forget their first, right? My first bad customer service experience, and it was my fault. I was working at Burger King the summer I was 15 years old. As a cashier, I would take orders. Well, this man said to me he would like a number 6 meal, and I pressed number 9 on the registers. Of course, I didn't realize my mistake until the food was trayed and the customer noticed. And boy, did that customer notice. He was outraged. He was complaining to my manager about my incompetence, calling me dumb, and a few other bad words. One starts with an F and one starts with a B.
Ouch.
I felt terrible. I would never mix up my 6s and 9s again. Help me, help you. Let's not be difficult. Let's be reasonable. Let's be nice. Everyone makes mistakes. During my pizza days in Pacific Beach, drunk people would call all the time. Inebriated people love pizza. And the phone system was set up so that you would hear a voice recording of the 3 weekly specials before you were connected with an order taker. Thank you for calling Papa John's Pizza. This is Victoria. Would you like to try one of the specials you just heard? But they'd say, hi, what are your specials? So I'd repeat them, or I'd say them, just like on the recording. And then they would tell them one at a time to their drunk friends that I would hear in the background. And they would take 10 minutes to decide what toppings everyone wanted. Meanwhile, the phones are ringing off the hook and the pizzas are starting to pile up on the conveyor belt oven. And I'm freaking out, looking around for help. And then on the inside, I say, where is everyone? But instead, I say nicely to the customer, if you need more time to figure it out, you can call back. And I'd hang up and go rescue the pizza. Help me, help you. Let's not be difficult. Let's be reasonable. Let's have some idea of what we want before we order. Drunk people are hard, though. It's best to treat them like they're toddlers or they have dementia. Sorry, they can't be reasonable. And they jump to difficult in a matter of seconds. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, no problem. I don't think think I dealt with mad and difficult people on the regular, though, until I was a waitress. For instance, when people come to a restaurant, they are what?
Hungry.
Close! They're hangry! Many people are upset when they're hungry. Funny thing is, at the end of their meal, I never met the nicest people. Help me help you. Let's be reasonable. Don't be difficult. We're not dying when we approach the hostess booth. And if we are, going to a restaurant was a bad choice. It's even worse the other way around, though, isn't it? When you're the customer and the person handling your deal is difficult. Recently, I bought a premium WordPress template for my first business website. Well, I had a problem with the portfolio. I had a question. So I went to the website, and they didn't have a customer service phone line to call. They didn't have live chat. You can't even email them a question. It says you must go to the forum to address all the questions. So I go to the forum, and it's massive, full of question and answer threads. It's not easy to find. So I just Googled my question instead. And I found a link to a thread in their forum that was closely related to my question, so I added mine at the bottom. Well, the next day I got an email response, and I thought, hey, that's not so bad, that's good service. I opened the email thread and it said, hi Victoria, please don't open a year-long thread and instead create a new thread. Thank you, smiley face. Regards, Hardeep. Really? He couldn't have put the answer in that email? I know. Not everyone has the training, the patience, or the people skills required of good customer service. Sometimes people are hard to deal with the way they come at you. The tricky part is that everyone has feelings and emotions and bad hair days. Or maybe your hair became bad because you're pulling it to the moon in frustration. Let's all get a grip on something else besides our hair follicles and help me help you.